Sorry, guys. Armin is having some technical difficulties. We'll be right back with the originally scheduled programming. Something like that. Ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. In 7 seconds? Alright. Okay, it's starting soon. Should I switch scenes? Okay. We're switched. Welcome to the podcast. Episode 4.
Because the first one was episode 0. That's how Mentula went.
Yes, correct.
Alright.
I did not add the first topic to the list.
Oh, you don't have your camera again, do you?
No. I'm
Dang.
still... I mean, I have the camera, I just don't have the capture card. I don't want to pull out like a shitty... webcam.
Dude, come on, just get a webcam real quick.
I'm just gonna put up the title for the first topic.
He's just completely like, nah, I'm not gonna respond to that.
I'm not gonna respond to that, Armin. Okay.
I see how it is. Next time.
Next
better
time.
have a
Okay.
webcam.
Yeah. Donation goal, guys.
You don't have $20.
Somebody donates $1.
You can go to LA in December, but you can't get a $20 webcam.
Yeah, that's
that
where
makes
all
a
my
lot of
webcam
sense.
money is gone, dude. Don't have money for chicken nuggets. Or webcams. No webcam. Okay, so you actually want me to explain how it is? Okay, so my camera has like a pretty long...
Wait, we've been gone for a month. We're back now.
And I still don't have a webcam.
That's just... and Mentula doesn't have a webcam. He didn't let me know this till just now, so I'm just figuring out about it.
Let me pause the Jeopardy theme song.
What do you mean? Oh, that was
The
still
waiting
going?
song. Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, should we get into the topics?
It's New Talks here?
No, I don't think so.
He
I
was
told-
asking about the podcast. It's not even in here. That's
Alright, get in here. Here.
Wait, where's he at? Where's he at?
Keyword. Let's play GTA. Said he was gonna play until midnight, so okay. French court says Valve must allow users to resell games. Wait, did you or who put this topic up?
I did.
All right, good. Guess you put them all up.
Yeah.
But this is a really interesting topic. You want to start it off, or should I?
So if you live in Europe, you may know that Article 13 passed. Is that right? What it's called? Article 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why they would...
Doesn't have anything to
copyright
do with
isn't the
Article
same
13,
thing.
though.
It's not the same thing as reselling a game, but it's like... Isn't that so people can prevent money loss? You know? Copyright? Isn't that basically like, oh, you get a free copy, so you don't have to pay for it?
A free copy.
What are you doing, dude? You're standing there in the doorway. I saw you. It's not a free copy. Go, get out of here. Get out of here. Shut the door behind you. I'm trying to podcast. No.
No, it's not a free copy, Harmon. This is like if
not
you
a
buy
free
a
copy?
physical product, right? Like this is especially like for for PC games. It has been like this for a while already, right? Like you can't resell PC games most of the time. But on consoles, you can still resell your games, right?
Okay.
Even on the PS4? I'm asking you.
Not if it's digital.
Yeah. But the physical
Wait,
copies.
so you're telling me you couldn't resell physical games in France until
Yeah,
recently?
yeah, you could. That's the whole point. The whole point is that they want it to be equal with physical copies, which is kind of bullshit.
What
But
do you mean? Valve must rely on selling the Steam games.
yeah,
So wait, so you can resell a digital game?
yeah, that's the whole point. They want you to be able to resell a
Oh,
digital game.
how? Just like, is it basically supposed to have like the same transparency? Like, oh, you can sell this game to your friend if they don't have it digitally.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing about this, though. Probably this is only going to be affecting France, right? So I don't know if you know this, but in CS:GO now, since loot boxes are illegal in France, they have a weapon you can buy in
They're
the game.
illegal.
Yeah.
They're illegal.
So in France now, everything's guaranteed in loot boxes, where you're like you can see what's in the box, I guess, something like that. There's a skin you can buy in CS:GO now that's like France exclusive. Well, it's not exclusive, but it's like you can buy it just like outright. But with every other
Wait,
skin,
how
it's
does how does
with the
that
marketing
work? How do
stuff.
they have games like Overwatch or Call of Duty that loot boxes are banned?
No, they just have to be transparent about what's in the boxes. I think that's the law about it.
Okay,
I'm not totally
so like
sure.
that's how it is in a lot of other countries. They have to know
Mm-hmm.
what is in what your chances are of getting
Yeah.
what. Because I know in League of Legends in Korea specifically, they have like, oh, these are your chances of getting this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So people know what they're like.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe I shouldn't buy this. But I think they should
Um,
just be banned outright. They shouldn't be able to
loot
put it in the game
boxes.
anymore. Yeah.
How do you think the because of how games work now? You know, like games as a service, right?
Yeah.
Every game, basically every single multiplayer game at least that's released today is games as a
You,
service.
yeah, but you can have microtransactions that aren't loot boxes. Correct?
Yeah. But okay,
So
so oh, you mean like cosmetics and stuff, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up
yeah.
some Maple Story anecdotes right now.
Okay.
So in the early days of Maple Story, right? What
Mm-hmm.
you could buy with like your money
Okay.
was cosmetics, right? In-game cosmetics. And you would
Okay.
know which cosmetics you were buying, right? And they would last for 90 days.
90 days? That's it?
Mm-hmm. And then they're gone. But they're like
Gosh.
pretty cheap, right? You could buy like an in-game t-shirt for like $2 or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, and it would last for 90 days. And usually by that time, you're so sick of it anyway that you want to have something
Jesus.
new, you know? Or you
That
could
sounds
just like,
crazy, dude.
yeah. So here's the thing though. It wasn't really super profitable. I mean, it was, right? Because it's still like on a timer.
Mm-hmm.
But what they introduced later was things that would like actually affect the gameplay. And at that point,
Alright.
the like the
People lost it.
revenue they made, right? I mean, people still kept playing, but the revenue the company made was like fucking 10 times or even more, right?
What? So this law that you have to be able to resell digital games is just a way of making it so that everybody is able to get games digitally.
Oh shit, I just realized I'm not showing the article on screen. I am a
Oh,
dummy.
that's fun.
There we go.
Oh. So just like making it so everybody's fair, like it's a fair way of everybody getting everything.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Well, okay, let's pull it back now to this France thing. The thing that's really interesting about this is that now, like, Steam games in France are basically gonna be worth $0, basically,
Yeah,
because people are
yeah.
gonna have nice topic bonus because I'm from French. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Maybe you can tell us. I mean, I guess it's not a law yet, but what I'm predicting is that basically Steam games are going to be worth nothing in France, especially like the reselling part. Maybe they like
Yeah.
put a restriction on how often you can resell your games or something. But because there's people with like millions of Steam games and they have Steam
Mhm.
games that they're never going to play, They're gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna sell this for $1, and then someone's gonna undercut that guy, and so on and so on and so on, right? Unless they set
Okay.
like a set price, and at that point you're like saturating the market because like people
So
want to
like,
buy the game, but people.
so will you be able to sell them like online, like
That's what I'm
eBay or
guessing,
Amazon?
right? Mm-hmm.
Because like I was thinking they were gonna do it through the Steam store, but you can buy
No,
digital
yeah,
games
they're probably gonna do it through
online
the
now
Steam
too
Market or
through
something.
sites. Yeah, because you can. You say you go to Amazon or eBay, you can
Mm-hmm.
literally type in so and so game digital
Oh yeah,
copy,
like
and
the key
they'll
code or
send you a
something.
code.
Yeah.
They'll send you a code. I see you. I don't even have to look behind me. You're right there on camera.
So I guess they could probably do something like that, but they would have to quarantine it to France only. You know,
Yeah.
because that this was a problem with before too with Brazil, because people would buy game codes from
Okay.
Brazil because they're so cheap, right? Because Steam's like trying to what would you call it? Like acclimate to different markets so they can sell
hmm
games to other people's. Does that
So
make
like,
sense?
yeah. So what I'm curious about is this going to, like, say a new game comes out
Yeah.
and then it gets resold a bunch? Is it how quickly
Does it fall
within
in
a
price?
game does it fall? Yeah, does it fall in price to a low price? That's
Ooh.
what would matter to me. Because like some big
Well, it
games,
wouldn't
if you
affect you
have
though.
a
It
lot
would
of
only affect people in France. And depending
oh yeah,
also on how they set up this system with the reselling of games,
mm-hmm.
because if it's about selling game key, it's kind of already happening. I think it's different because this is about selling a game that you have previously owned. I'm talking to chat, by the way, Harmon.
I know.
Yeah, okay. This is about selling a game you previously owned and probably previously played also, right? Let's say you played a game for like 200 hours and then you decide, I'm going to sell my games, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah,
not really the same thing as selling the key for the game, because when you're selling the
yeah,
key for the game, the potential value of the product is still the same.
yeah.
But when you sell a game that you've already owned in the past, the potential value is much lower because you've already like used up the product for your own benefit,
Yeah,
right?
but digital copies don't have the wear and tear problem that physical copies do.
Yeah,
So you'd
that's
be
true.
getting the same game no matter what, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
resell it.
what if somebody
So maybe
gifted
you
me a
might.
game?
I think that could be a thing. You could possibly get a game that someone
Yeah.
gifted and resell it.
But yeah,
But
it
I
would be
mean,
you reselling it, I'm
it'd be
guessing.
kind of a mean thing
Or
to
maybe
do,
that
wouldn't
would
it?
only be if somebody inside France would gift you that game.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an interesting.
that's yeah. We'll have to see how it plays out. Because as
Yeah,
far
that
as
would be
I
interesting.
know, um, is like digital prices vary a lot more than sometimes physical copies do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it really depends, especially with like digital sales are like you can find digital sales all over the place and like for lower prices for different prices. It's pretty crazy. So, um, if this does roll out globally, I think
No, it won't.
it'll be pretty crazy. What if
Steam
like
will
this
like
passes
actually.
globally?
Ooh, yeah, okay. If everyone has to play by these rules,
Yeah,
maybe.
they would
Hmm.
lose a lot of money.
I
Because like
think
one person could just buy the game and resell it like a bunch of times, it would like lose value like overnight after release. Because so many more people could like have it that much quicker instead of
yeah,
having to pay the price. You know, if it did roll out on a global scale. See, like I buy a game in France for $60 and I live in
hmm.
France. I
Hmm?
resell it for 40 the next day, and then that person doesn't like it, so they resell it for 30 and then 20,
Yeah.
and then like then people are just passing around for like low prices all over the place, like you know, especially if a game was like perceived as really bad at launch, you know, and you lose a lot of money on
Hmm.
it, especially like Fallout 76. Look what happened with that when that was bad. They kept dropping the price and dropping the price. So
That's right. Ooh.
yeah, yeah, that's interesting, man.
At some point, you're gonna have like games as fiat currency.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, pretty
oh
much.
my god. Like, I have 1,000 copies of Fallout 76. Oh, okay.
That'd be horrible, dude.
All right, you want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah.
Right. Blizzard breaks silence on Hong Kong Hearthstone controversy. I'm gonna update it in the title, and you can start talking about it.
Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, in Hong Kong right now, there are a bunch of protests going on, like literally like a seventh of the city, or like just like because Hong Kong's like 7 million people live in Hong Kong, and as far as I've read recently, there's 1 million people in Hong Kong protesting uh, the Chinese government. And what happened was during a Hearthstone broadcast, one of the players he won the match, and he at the end of the match he said, "Free Hong Kong, the fight of our generation." Like, and he went offline after that. And the two casters, they were both from China too. They hid under their desks like they weren't part there. That didn't happen. And so not only did Blitzchung, the player, get banned from Hearthstone for a year, the two casters got fired too for nothing because they didn't even speak out against the government. But Blizzard banned him, and then they banned the two casters, and everybody on Blizzard, like the people playing WoW, the people playing Hearthstone, people all across their games have been deleting their accounts and like signing up for or just playing other games and just not playing anymore. Like dozens of people posting like videos of them deleting their accounts, like a lot more than that probably. But then a couple of casters quit that were casters for Hearthstone. They both quit. I can't remember names of both them. But I think there were two American casters that said they don't support him banning and censoring Blitzchung. He lost all his prize money too.
Yeah, that was really crazy actually. The fact that
took his prize money.
Fact that it actually just took his prize money. But like like obviously Blizzard is like really fucked up here. But the thing though is like as a company, this makes more sense.
It's like
it like hurts to say, dude.
Recently,
oh my god,
how freaking there was a band that the main character of South Park were playing, the boys, and they're like, oh, if you want to suck on the warm teeth of China, you gotta lower your standards of freedom, because they kept having to censor themselves and like be politically correct by China's standards, and that meant like not speaking about freedom and like censoring their lyrics as a band and stuff. It's just really messed up, dude. Like,
yeah, it's super messed up.
It's pretty bad because the things going on in China are like unethical and like not humanly right. So, for instance, there's reports that several Muslims have been put in like camps that are similar to concentration camps, and some of them have like had their organs harvested and stuff.
What?
Yeah, and like and Muslim worship is specifically banned in Hong Kong and China. Like you can't be.
Well, Hong Kong's not China though.
Well, in China, I'm pretty sure the only religions that are accepted are like
well, I mean, there are
Taoism and Buddhism. There's like a few religions that they accept, but as far as Christian religions, there's a ban on Christian religions in. I
think there's a ban on like most religions, but the thing with China, like the thing with mainland China though, is that it's so large that when you go like out to the outskirts of like China, as long as you're not on the coast, I guess coastal area and like inward, as long as you're not there, the government influence isn't like super. Let's pull up fucking Google Maps. Maps.google.com, right?
Yeah, the update to this story that was in that article was
right. Look at how fucking huge China is, right?
I know it's really big. Oh
and there's like provinces in China which are like majority Muslim and majority many types of religions, right? And I think as long as you stay away from like most of the big cities, like the government influence is a lot smaller. But then
Around
again,
some of
there
the ones
are
inward.
yeah. But then again, there are these types of places in China
Mhm.
where they send like people that don't. I don't know if you heard about like the Sesame credit they have in China.
Mhm.
It's basically about like how
Oh, the social your
yeah, social
social
score,
credit.
like
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring
how
up.
obedient of a
That's what I was gonna bring up.
citizen you are.
hmm And it
And
can get you
mhm,
things like if you don't have a good social credit, that can prevent you from doing things like
yeah.
buying a car,
So
buying a
it's
house,
exactly that, right? People with low
stuff
social
like that.
credit are basically like put into low social credit towns where there's like
hmm
mass surveillance. Everyone's like
Oh,
poor. Everything's just
crazy.
like super fucked. And I think
Jesus.
those types of cities may be like um away from a lot of other things.
hmm
But
Dude,
yeah, that's
China's
fucked.
so huge. Is that all of China?
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's
it's
crazy.
massive. Yeah. But they rolled back some of their stuff. That's what this article we're looking at now is. It's an update to the story. Um, you can read through with their new comments on the situation.
Mhm. Oh, there's an
Um,
update.
yeah, that's what this article is. It was the update to the story. I was prefacing the previous, like the
Yeah,
start of the story.
an
Oh, go up,
American
go up,
company. Oh yeah, this is
go
a
up.
pretty interesting thing too. Like how as an American company they should play by American rules. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, yeah, they are playing by
Um,
American rules.
and then the NBA got uh got a lot of flack too because they had a player from the Rockets that spoke out against China, and he was silenced because the NBA is huge in parts of China, in a lot of parts of China, and they didn't want to lose money. So James Harden, the Rockets player, said he was in support of China, and so did the NBA, and they like basically cater to. Because the thing about China is, it's the largest country on in the world by
Mhm.
population, and it's big enough to technically be considered its own continent, but it's not. But um, so a third, close to a third or a fourth of the world's population lives in China, and the thing is, when you have that much of a population, you have
Yeah.
that much money in your economy. So your economy influences places all over the world,
Yeah, and
and that's why
companies
a
all
lot of
over the
these
world.
video game companies are catering to China's
Yeah,
demands and
movie
not
too.
talking out against them. Movies too, yeah,
Yeah.
because all that no one wants to lose. No one wants to lose as an investor that much money in China.
Mhm.
A lot of the movie franchises that are successful nowadays, if they're not successful in America, they'll be successful because literally just China's market
Yeah,
can
like
pull in
to pull up
hundreds of
like
millions of dollars
the World of Warcraft movie
for
as an
one movie.
example.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It's
the
like it's
yeah.
crazy.
Like the World of Warcraft movie pulled out it like didn't pull in like even its own budget, right? It pulled out
Mhm.
like one third or one fifth of its budget or something in North America, and also
Yeah.
it kind of also sucked in Europe. But then in China, it was fucking huge, right? And it pulled like it was so successful, and now they're making the
It's
next
crazy, dude.
movie, just to cater to the Chinese market.
Oh my gosh.
They're probably gonna get like some big Chinese actors to play some roles and stuff.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. You want to move on to the next
But
topic, or
um
you have any more thing to say about this?
no, but you never read the update on this story because they
Oh,
commented
can you
on
link it, or
You're all looking at it right now. Just read
this is the
the
update?
article. Yeah, it's they
Oh, they're
have like
shortening the
yeah.
suspension.
Scroll up.
I just had it up. I didn't read what it said.
Yeah, I was like trying to tell you this is the update. Just you can read their statement
Yeah, Blizzard
directly.
Entertainment is shortening this, but yeah, here's the statement. For the past few days, let me zoom in so you
Yeah,
can see it.
Zoom.
Shit, whoa. Over the past few days, many players, casters, esports fans, and employees have expressed concerns about how we determined the penalties. We had a chance to pause and listen to our community and to reflect on what
There
we
we
have
go.
done better. In hindsight, our process wasn't adequate and we have reacted too quickly. We want to ensure and maintain a safe, inclusive environment for all our players, and rules and processes that are clear. Yeah, this just says like the only thing they're doing here, like oh hey guys, we're sorry our rules weren't clear, so next time we'll have it in black and white that you can't fuck over the government of China. We want to ensure to maintain a safe and inclusive environment for all our players and shareholders, and that our rules and processes are clear. And this in service of another important Blizzard value: play nice, play fair. In tournament itself, Blitzchung played
in the tournament.
Yeah, Blitzchung played what? Fair.
Can you read, dude?
What? We now believe we should receive these pricing. We understand that for some this is not about the price, and perhaps for others it's disrespectful to even discuss it. That is not our intention. Spicy.
Liberate Hong Kong! Free Hong Kong! He was wearing a gas mask too, bro. I forgot about that, dude. Spicy, real spicy. All right. Well, you guys, if you want updates on the Hong Kong situation as it happens, you can go here.
Put on both our chats, or?
No, it's a Reddit link.
Nice.
That has constant news and stuff going on in Hong Kong during the riots. People are posting here all the time.
But not right now. Do it after the stream.
If you want to keep following this, go ahead.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then as far as I know, there was actually someone who was shot. And you can see him bleeding in the video recently, last week. That's that's the first time someone's actually been shot with the actual bullet and hurt, as far as I know, during these protests. It's escalated.
Yeah, it can't be escalating like that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's not like some America shit, dude. Like shooting. All right, let's move on to the PS5 topic.
Oh yeah, he didn't even want to put the.
I did not want to put this in because I don't believe it.
I believe it, dude. I believe it 100%.
Topic list.
Do they have a video? Oh. Or do they not have one? So, PlayStation 5 pre-orders are live. So, everybody in the chat, if you're a big PlayStation fan, it's the best-selling console on the market right now. They've sold almost 100 million units. Last time I checked, they sold 91 million PlayStation 4s. It's the best-selling on the market. The Switch is catching up slowly. It's already outsold the amount. Yeah, the Switch, as of earlier this year, has already sold more units in Japan than the PS4 has in its lifetime. So that's pretty crazy.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Japanese people love Nintendo, dude. But as far as overall worldwide sales, PlayStation is still in the lead, and they finally announced the PS5. So if you have money, go ahead and pre-order it. But this is what we're talking about: the look of this.
It's fucking ass.
It looks pretty crazy, and there are rumors that this was the look a few months ago that leaked. That
thought the design was fake.
But I think it's real.
I can't believe that it's real. Okay,
it looks so strange, dude. Such
man. There's just okay. So first of all, why do they have this "Let's Go Digital" logo? Is that the company that made the design? I guess.
PS4. Okay.
I mean, we won't know if it's actually real until there's an actual reveal.
What if we're wrong, dude?
Oh God.
What if we're wrong? What if I'm wrong that?
I think you're wrong. Let's just look at this fucking shit. From a standpoint here, these kind of capacitive buttons you have here, these touch buttons, they fucking blow ass, right? You can't design a product with these. And also, what are these two buttons for? Are these lights? Why is the CD-ROM so close to the buttons? Is this a USB-A? Are these USB-Cs? Why is there 5 USB-C ports? This
You're
doesn't
making
make
me
sense
doubt.
at all.
You're making me doubt.
Where the fuck do they have the power button over here, and then
Uh,
standby reset and everything else over here, dude? And why is there like an SSD drive like sign on here? That doesn't make
yeah.
sense. SSD, like, that's not
Maybe
like a
this is the
brand thing.
prototype. They've updated it since then. But what's with the giant concave hole in the middle of it? That's what bothers me, is that giant hole in the center. Like, why is that there?
I'm guessing it's like something for the intake, but that doesn't even make sense.
All right, play the video. Let's see what it is.
Well, it's just like this thing rotating.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I wonder what the PS. I wonder what the PS PlayStation fans' reactions are.
Oh my god, it's real, guys! It's real.
What are the
PS5
fans on the side? What are the fans on the side? Are those just like to air it so it doesn't like every console has fans? I'm guessing. It's
I mean,
so small, dude.
Dude, the PS5 or 4 already sounds like a fighter jet when when it's loading a fucking game, dude.
Dude, I've never seen a console this small, dude.
Bro,
like, not in this
the
generation.
PS4 like already breaks the sound barrier when that shit like is loading a game. Like
Oh gosh. Okay. What is the article?
instead of working at a software level.
PS4 redesign user interface. This will be seeing your options and instantly joining games. Even though it'll be fairly fast to boot games, you don't want the player to have to boot the game, see what's up, boot the game.
Gonna be like some Stadia stuff.
So
don't want our players to have to boot the game.
Yeah, it's like they're changing the design to make it more like quicker. Because like right now with Xbox and PlayStation and even Switch, you have to start the game and then go home. Like you have to toggle between the home and the different menus so much. So they're trying to find a design, I guess that makes it easier to get to the games you want to and stuff. Interesting. There's nothing about like a new reveal. Like when's the next PlayStation? Go ahead and Google when's the next PlayStation state of play. Go ahead and Google
PlayStation.
Because the last one was, I think, last month.
November 1st. It's pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's 3 weeks.
The last 3 weeks one they revealed Last of Us Part 2. And let me tell you, Last of Us Part 2 looks freaking incredible. We should play the trailer right now, dude. We should play the trailer right now. Do it,
Last of Us Part 2. I gotta sign in to confirm my age. We're not watching the trailer. That was too bad. I can't watch the trailer. I gotta sign in.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Here, I'll link it.
Wait, maybe I can. I have a trick, okay? You do like this. You remove the watch. No, that doesn't work anymore. Fine.
Here, just
I don't want to watch an 11-minute trailer, okay?
Oh no, it's not. It's like 5 minutes, dude.
All right, fair enough. We watched like more than an hour of like gameplay videos last time.
No, we watched like 30 minutes, dude. I linked it to you.
All right. Fuck, it's on the wrong thing.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Crap. Where's that?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does, because this one. Don't worry about the other one. The first one is.
Okay.
So who all in chat has played Last of Us Part 2?
Part 2? I am guessing no one.
I mean Part 1, I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Okay, did you get to it? Okay, this is should it be like 3 minutes long?
Ooh.
I'm surprised they didn't try to make it closer to PlayStation 5.
Wait.
Or... Yeah, you're on the right one.
There's no audio. 1 sec.
Should be audio.
1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Naughty Dog. Looking. Please lower the volume.
Look who decided to join us. All right.
Okay, now I can hear it.
You all know the drill.
Dude,
your
this
routes.
is crazy. Look at the graphics on this.
Lock your logbooks.
Ray tracing. I can't wait.
You run
Ray
into
tracing.
anything you can't handle.
Nah, dog, just bake the lighting.
This game looks like it's beautiful as Red Dead 2. That game is beautiful.
Come
as
back.
well.
I think snow in video games always looks like shit. Sorry.
Oh man, it's great.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
Well, what? Who they shoot?
They're not trying to give away spoilers, bro.
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is,
Shut up, Harmon.
how armed.
That scream.
I don't care.
That guy didn't have a dick. Guy in the chair.
You can't stop this.
Damn.
What the hell are you doing here?
Now this.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
You think I let you do this on your own? Oh, sorry. I actually thought they were not gonna have that guy in the game anymore.
What? Why not?
Thought it was gonna be like a fucking solo adventure. You know, like they're passing on the torch
They
or
never
some bullshit.
confirmed that, bruh.
Yeah, I know, but whatever. All right.
Why would they not have one of their main characters that was clearly alive in the last game?
I don't know, man. I thought he would have like. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks great though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks great.
Like the graphics are
Pretty good.
breathtaking.
Yeah, man.
They really are, dude. Just
Yeah.
freaking.
Let's move on to the Riot topic now. I wish they didn't show him and left it a surprise, dude. I don't know if you know about Metal Gear. I'm just bringing this up right now. Metal Gear Solid 2 intro mission. Okay, so this is like the greatest debate in history. Okay, Metal Gear Solid 2. God, why am I watching these ads? And they're like Norwegian ads too. Ugh.
Are they really? That's funny.
Yeah.
That seems pretty cool.
It's because I'm using Chrome because my other browser's lags like a.
How is FIFA a
Oh,
Norwegian ad?
I just realized this is the whole fucking game. Whatever. So in the start of Metal Gear Solid 2, right? They have this. So when they're showing trailers for the game, everything's like with Snake and stuff, right? Even here in the intro sequence, everything's with Snake. They show lots of trailers. Everything's with Snake. With Solid Snake, and then you play the intro mission to the game, which is like on a tanker, and you play a snake, right?
Yeah.
And they introduce him as David Hayter, Snake. Right. So when
where
you're
you
playing
going?
this game, you're like, wow, cool. I'm getting to play like the next Solid Snake game. This is really cool, right? And then you play the intro mission, which lasts like I don't know, like 30 minutes to an hour maybe,
Uh-huh.
right? Let me just jump to the end of the mission here. Yeah. So
I wish they
you
didn't show him left as a surprise. They did leave it as a surprise, just not right. Just not a surprise whenever you first play the game. They just a surprise reveal just at a different time. So it was still a surprise.
Okay, so the first hour of Metal Gear Solid 2, you play a Solid Snake, right?
Okay.
So here's the thing. Everything they show in the trailers, you're playing a snake, right? The first hour of the game, you play a snake.
Okay, get to the point.
The point is, they introduce a new character, Raiden, right? And that's the character you play for the rest of the whole fucking game. Like 8
no
hours.
way, dude. No way. They did not debate people that hard.
They debated that it's the biggest debate, dude. Imagine you play fucking Metal Gear on the PlayStation 1, right? And like, fuck, I can't wait for the new Solid Snake game, right? And you wait for years. Kojima's like, hey guys, this is the next Metal Gear game. Look at this sick thing on the bridge. Bridge Metal Gear Solid.
Did you remember
2
this happening?
trailer. No, but I just know. Like E3 2001, right? They show off some sequence with the tanker, which is the intro mission. And then they show off something on a bridge. So like here's the funny thing. Everything you see in this trailer is like a lot of this stuff happens in the game. But the player model is Snake, right? But when you actually play the game in these
So
places,
you thought they would do that
it's
with
Raiden.
Ellie and Joel.
No, I wish they would. No, I didn't. I just like thought that it would be nice to have it as a surprise, right?
It's actually Raiden.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Osiroto.
I'm joking. It's pronounced
Raiden.
Right?
They say Raiden, and but yeah,
No,
like imagine being at E3 in 2001, right? And you see this trailer, and you're like, "Ha, fuck! I can't wait to play the next Solid Snake game." And then when you actually play the game, you realize that, like after the intro mission, you're like, "Who the fuck is this other character?" Right? And then they introduce Solid Snake as a supporting character. It would like fuck with you even more.
That'd be crazy, dude. I'd be mad.
Yeah. I like if you're gonna play Metal Gear, play 2 and 3. I think 2 is the best game, like gameplay wise, but 3 has like a really good story and stuff. Play them. All right. You want to go to the Riot Games? Wait, what? Is this really about? That's dumb, dude.
What? What? You going to the next topic?
Yeah, the Riot Games one. Riot Games files lawsuit against Esports.org for over Riot's trademark
Yeah.
because they used the word Riot in their their thing. That's interesting. Wait, did you read up on this or?
No,
Oh, I
it's just
see.
like it's just a common thing that happens. when a
Riot
company
Squad
gets really big.
Esports.
Let me see.
Oh, Riot Squad notably does not have a League of Legends team. Okay.
guess they do.
That's actually pretty cool. Only Fortnite could pull off a total blackout. Oh.
I think they're just getting their underwear in a bunch.
So basically, oh yeah, here it is. They're getting sued because they have the word riot.
Pretty much. So, if you don't know the history,
This is
I bit my tongue.
right. Yeah.
This is not the first company to do this. A while ago,
Hmm?
Bethesda filed a copyright
Scrolls.
on a
Yes.
company. Yeah, Scrolls. Yeah, this is not the first time something like this happened.
Mojang's
also-
game Scrolls.
They're trying to get the title Redfall because there's a book or series or something that has to do with the title Redfall. I think it's the name of the book or something. And Bethesda is actively trying to get that name for one of their Elder Scrolls games. I don't know if it's Elder Scrolls 6, but they want that name specifically.
Oh yeah.
And they're like fighting this book author
Dude.
to get it.
This
It's
reminds
like
me of
big
the.
Get really pissed whenever someone uses their name and stuff.
From chat. This reminds me of the like the React guys, the brothers, who wanted to
Yeah.
copyright React. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. It's like
The
every time
copywriting
someone gets
React
big,
videos.
they want.
Imagine paying royalties to do like a reaction to something. I didn't like this. This is like such a non thing. The scrolls thing didn't pull out. This is not. I can't imagine this is gonna go anywhere.
It probably won't go anywhere, but it's pretty crazy.
What sucks though is like you can, like as a company like Riot Games, you can keep someone like this in the court system for like months, even years.
Years, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Stadia topic.
All right, negative latency. So,
Right.
you guys
Stadia.
are familiar with latency and lag, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Stadia latency doc. Gamers say wait and see. Right. So obviously this is like the biggest problem. Hello, new docs. The
Hello,
biggest
docs.
problem that guys have to face. Right? Like that Google has to face. Because this is the problem. This is why these things never pull through and have never done so in the past, right? Because latency too bad or the service is too expensive. Right?
Okay.
Like you can use like right now you can use what's their name? Parsec, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty good. I wouldn't play it for like fighting games or anything. Anything you need like really fast reactions. But for something like an MMO or something, maybe it could work, right? But still the whole problem is that there's just like a lot of games that require that really, really low latency, right?
Okay.
And obviously when we're not talking about the difference between like a 120 hertz monitor and like a 60 hertz monitor, right? Not even.
Okay.
We're talking about way bigger numbers than that.
Okay.
Because you're sending stuff over the network. Oh. And then, yeah,
Okay.
what are you gonna do? Do you have any thoughts on this?
I think. Okay, so I think this Stadia. I think Stadia would be really good for people on a budget and people who don't have good connection to the internet, because the internet you're using, your quality is based on your quality of internet. But at the same time, even if you have the lowest quality internet, the graphics and the display you can get is still pretty good. So
Even if you have the
it's,
lowest quality internet? Yeah, because wait. So they encode the video on the Google server, and then they send the video to you, and then you send inputs over the
Yeah.
box. Then you
Yeah.
decode. I guess if you have like some really strong protocol for the video thing, this could be really good.
yeah.
But
I
then
think
like
it'll be good for people who just don't have good internet, like, because you don't have to worry about having, because like the reason Stadia is so different than other consoles, because you're going from the console to the to the internet back to your game. So it's all dependent on your internet. But with Stadia, you're only using Stadia servers to pull internet and to determine your quality.
Well, that doesn't matter. Okay.
No,
Oh
it does.
well.
That's like their whole selling point. They literally use Google's servers and Google's
Yeah,
bandwidth
no,
and
yeah,
all that
no,
stuff.
but that doesn't matter. I'll explain why though. Well, okay, here's why it might not matter and it might matter. So, I don't know if you know this, but Netflix and stuff, they basically pay to have their own servers in like data centers for like Verizon and like these big internet companies, because that way they don't have to like go around to reach out to those servers, and they don't affect the overall internet infrastructure as much because the path is way shorter, right? They have like small servers like that, and that's what Google could do, right? They could like talk with these companies that are giving out internet to people and be like, hey, like have one of these boxes. That way, it's not gonna affect the speed you can provide to your customers, but most of the time they want to do that anyway. Or if you're on Google Fiber, that's the only part where your statement makes sense, in my opinion. Like, that's the only way where you could be like, oh, it's on Google's own servers. Because then Google is the internet provider and the service provider for the game. And if they're not the internet provider, they need to provide the service to whoever is. Or they're going to have to go over the greater internet.
So what does negative latency mean? Does that mean like you're literally getting like frame perfect
No. So
loading and stuff?
no. What Stadia's So what's negative latency is that Stadia is going to try to predict what you're going to do, and they're going to pull the inputs into the game before you do them.
No way.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what it is.
That's what how is that even possible?
Oh, is it possible?
I didn't think that was possible.
Well, here's the thing. It's really not possible. It's bullshit. I mean, obviously you can be like, obviously it can be like, oh, hey, he's pulling like his mouse this way. Maybe we can like predict that he's gonna keep going this way. The problem with this is that you're gonna get movements that feel unnatural, or if they feel natural, they're not gonna feel like your movements. Like, I don't see any way that this could like actually work. This seems like just insane to me. This is fucking science fiction. If this actually works, I'll like, yeah. If this actually works, I will get Stadia. But I don't think it's gonna work.
Wow.
That's what they mean with negative latency. Yeah, Google Stadia will use predictive AI to predict your inputs, cutting streaming lag while gaming. So here's the thing though. What you could do, right, is run, if you're playing a single player game, you could run multiple instances of the game. Right?
Okay.
But then at that point you're pulling so much weight. Like just to provide the gaming experience. And it's at that point it's not worth it, right? But actually, maybe if there's games that are built for Stadia from the ground up, you could do this.
Okay.
You could do this, because then you can run all the possibilities of what a player's gonna do, and then execute on what the player actually does. Yeah, that could actually work. And then you just pull the video and stream that. But for any normal type of game, this just doesn't work. And if it does, it's science fiction. I'm sorry. It's cool, but like I don't believe in it.
Interesting.
Right. You want to move on to movie topics now?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Let's do movie topics. Oh, so she wants to do. Oh, I thought this was confirmed. Oh, okay. Right. Brie Larson says Marvel Woman.
No, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
If it's not Joker spoilers, New Talks. It's a spoiler-free discussion. Classic
Yeah, we're not
handsome.
gonna
Hello.
spoilers.
Right, so they're
Hello.
doing an all-female Marvel. I mean, why not? Who cares?
They're in the talks, and so for those of you who don't know,
They made a
before we
movie
get-
about an Ant-Man. This is fine.
Yeah, exactly. They made a movie about Ant-Man, and like for those of you who don't know,
And
there's
oh,
been
I'm just gonna pull
all-female
this up.
teams in the comic.
That like one scene in Avengers Endgame, that's like
It was
not enough,
forced,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, this is way better of an initiative to do this.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like-
oh, go ahead.
What's cool now is that now that you have to do this after the Thor movie, because Thor, they're doing Thor as Jane Foster, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, because Jane Foster has been Thor for a while, and what makes me mad is that okay, so I saw the tweets on IGN that they were talking about this with Kevin Feige,
Mhm.
and all over Twitter, like even when Jane Foster got announced as Thor, there were like several like mad little
And molding
soy
dudes.
boys.
Okay.
They're molding, yeah. It's like, oh my god, this is the end of the MCU. They're freaking doing a woman movie. It's not like we haven't had movies with mostly men so far. Why would they do this? This is so sexist to have all women. This is so stupid. This is fighting sexism with sexism. This is so stupid. Like, shut the hell up. You don't speak for me. I don't feel this way about
Yeah, man.
about females, dude. It's like, well, you're clearly the one who's sexist.
Oh, and
It's
also,
like, chill the hell out.
like if you read the comic books, they've already done this like a million
Yeah,
times
they've
already.
already done
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, they have-
She-Hulk,
It's
Miss
so
Marvel,
stupid.
Captain
It's so
Marvel
stupid.
too.
Yeah, like they've already done. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
What's
they even said,
next,
"What's next,
Spider-Woman?"
Spider-Woman?" Yeah, like that's yeah. It's like so freaking sexist to be against this, even though like there's been literally dozens and dozens of male-centric superhero movies, and the one time women want
Cat Lil
their
W,
own-
dude.
yeah. Can we get a Squad W in the chat? Come on. Squad
Fuck, I wish
W.
I wish I was like subscribed to Trainwrecks just for that one emote.
God, dude. Yeah, it's just like they're so salty and so mad. I'm like, I'm in
I don't-
support of
yeah.
this. It's
So.
like it's really
And also
crazy.
like they're just comic book movies, guys. Come
yeah,
on.
exactly. It's like, is your masculinity really that insensitive that you can't allow a female, an all-female movie, and that you think it's going to be the end of the MCU and it's going to be the
Like,
worst thing ever?
I want to make like an
really
example here where this would actually make sense, but I just can't think of an example. Like let's take like even if you took like the fucking Shawshank Redemption and you're like, hey, we're gonna make a female Shawshank Redemption movie. Like, yeah. Who cares?
It'd be,
Why not?
It's like it's amazing. It's like when people. Donald Glover had a great stand-up bit about this. Whenever Miles Morales was growing in popularity,
Mhm.
there was like a bunch of people who thought Donald Glover was going to play Miles Morales. And
Yeah.
people were like, "You can't have a black Spider-Man. You can't have a black Spider-Man. You can't do that. Just being all racist and stuff." And then like he made the joke. He made the joke. What if Michael Cera played Shaft? And he's like, I'd see that like 10 times. That sounds hilarious. It's like, why can't we? It's like,
Yo.
why are we so like?
Dude, Into
confined to
the
certain
Spider-Verse though
types of-
was
Yeah.
like, I think that's probably one of my favorite. I think it's like my favorite Marvel
Yeah.
movie. I don't know if I'll
Yeah.
place it over what's it called? Infinity War,
Yeah.
but it's like a very the thing with Infinity War is I think it's a fucking great movie when you first watch it. And then I think Endgame like really ruins Thanos' character, because what I thought was great about Thanos in Infinity War is that he's kind of sympathetic, you know? Like you could kind of agree with Thanos. You can kind of see where it's coming from. But then in Endgame, they're just like, oh, Thanos is
like,
just
oh
like a
my
giant
God.
fucking asshole.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
Same with the
crazy.
mermaid actress being black. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's
You
just
ca-
so stupid.
You can't
It's
cast
so
fish
stupid.
as
Yeah,
black people.
you
You
can't
can't
have
have black fish.
Yeah, blackfish. That's the worst thing ever.
Oh, you know,
If you-
actually, let's pull that YouTube. Right. Little Mermaid. They have fucking
Yeah, but
Queen
those-
Latifah as the
If you're making it about race, it is somewhat about racism. She does look different, but
They-
if you're making it about race, not her acting, then
Yeah.
it is kind of racist.
they have Queen Latifah as the evil squid lady thing. And like that's so perfect.
Oh yeah, have you seen the Pitmaster Rhoda reaction? He's like, why? They have Shaggy playing Sebastian. Some of these casting roles I don't get, but like it'll probably still make a lot of money.
I guess I can just. I think what's her name? Ariana Grande looks pretty good as the Little Mermaid. I think she fits.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. No, but it's like, I'm not mad at their casting choices. It doesn't have to do anything with race.
Same with the dude
for some
from
people,
L
people
being
just
played by a
want-
black dude.
Yeah.
So-
that was,
So
that
here's
was a
the
decent
thing.
movie, actually. I
Here's the
didn't hate
thing
that.
with that though. Like
that was a decent movie. Detox. It wasn't that bad.
no,
as
it
bad as I
was
thought it would be.
it was really bad. What are you talking
No,
about?
it actually
But
wasn't. It wasn't
here's
as bad as I thought it would
here's
be.
my point though.
I
The
didn't hate it,
movie
but I didn't love it.
the movie was
Okay.
bad, but it's not because L was black. Right? And that's why
People only don't like the movie because they don't like the way the plot goes. according
yeah,
to the
exactly.
anime.
And then I
But
mhm.
there's no rule
Oof.
that you have to follow. There's no rule that you have to follow the original anime plot. They
Yeah.
never said they were going
No,
to
no,
do
that's not what I hate. I hate the fact that people use that as like an excuse for why the movie was bad, and it's so bullshit. The movie was bad because the script sucked. It's not because
I've got phone Gigi for like an hour.
What?
What? Talk to you about different stuff. So you guys are both going home Wednesday. Okay.
Did you just fart again?
No, that was me.
Oh man.
right. My point is like the reason the movie was bad was because the script was bad, right? And I hate that
The
people.
script was bad because
Yeah.
it didn't follow the original anime.
It's not because it didn't follow the original anime. It was because it was like you can't pull Death Note into like a 1 hour movie, and like, oh, I'm going to be on the fucking Ferris wheel while like some fucking people die, and I'm gonna write in the
Supposed to
other
be a
person's
sequel,
Death
dude.
Note that I survive, and it's like, no, that's not no.
That was supposed to be a sequel. I didn't think it was horrible. Okay.
Saying
think
it's
it was
weird that
horrible.
Todd is fat, it's not fat shaming. Sure, because he was
Saying
not
it's
fat in the
weird.
series. But he was he?
I don't know. I've only seen like most of the episodes, not all of them.
But yeah, Queen Latifah's Ursula is a great casting. Wait, who's
Yeah, I don't
Kaya?
mind that.
Who's Kaya?
The person playing Sebastian is Shaggy.
This is the girl that plays in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She's so fuck it. Whew.
This is fan made, by the way. I mean, no one cared when freaking Zordon was played by Bryan Cranston.
Wait, what?
No one cared when Zordon was played by Bryan Cranston.
Who's
in Power
Sordon?
Rangers. From Power Rangers?
Wait,
I don't know, man. I don't think the Death Note movie was horrible. It wasn't very good. But I
okay.
didn't hate it.
Let's go through like the cast here. Henry Callan, like this fucking.
This is all
that
fan
guy.
made, dude. We're wasting our time. Let's watch the real trailer.
Wait. Dwayne.
This
Oh,
is fan
dude,
made.
bro, Dwayne Johnson as like the father.
That's
Wait.
Triton. This is fan made, dude. Why are we watching this?
But isn't this
What's
the
wrong with
original
that?
cast? Isn't this the real cast though?
No, this is a fan made trailer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh, dude.
Little Mermaid. God fucking
find a
fuck. Little
Probably
Mermaid.
find a trailer.
What do you mean? This is the real. But this is happening though.
Yes, but that wasn't the real cast. Go to the cast. Scroll. in.
Really? Where can
Yeah,
I
they're
find
not
the?
having the rock. The Rock's not gonna be in it. Here.
All right, I'm boycotting the Little Mermaid.
Thanks for the bits, new talk. That movie was horrible. And the Spider-Verse, it was amazing there. And the Spider-Verse. This guy Benjamin says Into the Spider-Verse was bad. Holy crap.
Who?
That's
Who's dude? You gotta ban
my
that guy. I swear to God,
that's
that guy has to go.
That's a hot take, man, if I ever saw one.
Into the
That's the first
Spider-Verse
time.
is like the best movie.
I've literally never heard anybody saying that
I
movie
think
is
you'd be in
bad.
an animated
to
movie
each
with
their own
LeBron
opinion.
James.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
You're
It's a
definitely
pretty
in
cool
the
day.
minority of people who
Have you
think
met
that's a
him yet,
bad
though?
movie.
Dude, I really like the girl that plays in Spider-Man. Zendaya or something.
Zendaya?
Zendaya?
She just sing, she just singing.
I only know her from Spider-Man. But yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here.
I found the right video. Oh shoot. Wait, is it on YouTube? Here's the right cast. And Disney's too big to fail. We've talked about this in the podcast before. She's literally too big to fail.
Wait, is this the real thing?
This is the real one from ABC because ABC is owned by Disney and they announced the cast.
But this is not the movie. Is this a TV show?
This is the movie. This is a
No.
30-second clip. It's a 30-second clip of the cast reveal. I sent it to you on our call. It's not a musical.
This is. All right, so Queen Latifah. This is not real.
It's so real, dude.
This is
What,
not.
Mom? I'm doing a podcast right now.
Quick. Do you by any chance use this spaghetti sauce and stick it back on the cabinet?
What's wrong with that? Oh, I probably should have put it in the fridge, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing a podcast. I'll worry about it later.
Dude, I don't.
It's real. It's from their official ABC channel. Look at Shaggy, dude. Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
Yeah, but this can't be the. This can't be like the live action movie or whatever.
Look at Sebastian. He's played by Shaggy. It wasn't me, Ariel. It wasn't me, Ariel.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
No, man. This has to be like some extra shit. What?
That had to be. This looks like the live action.
Oh my.
Wait. Maybe that isn't the real one. Maybe this is a musical.
Yeah, no, this can't be the movie, okay?
Dude, what is it then?
Live
I think it's the live
action
version.
Little Mermaid cast.
Dude.
Things. Wish I had like a
It's on IMDb, isn't it?
Al Bailey. This is 3 months ago.
Oh,
It's
they
not on
have a black
IMDb
girl
though.
playing. Oh, here we go. No, wait, this is wrong too. We know the only confirmed actors are Haley Bailey and Queen Latifah.
I got the vid, but I thought it was fake.
Haley Bailey is playing.
Fuck, I'm having to watch these ads since I'm using like a fresh browser. Just like, wait, skip trial. So wait, they're casting.
Aquafina playing Shredder.
I don't know who this is though.
The only two confirmed I know are Queen Latifah. Dude, that was so funny, dude.
This isn't
I got
about
that was the
racism.
real version. I could have swore that was the real version.
It's not about racism. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nope. Definitely not about racism because you're mad that a black girl is playing a mermaid which aren't even real in the
Who
first
fucking
place.
cares? It's a new movie. People are so fucking.
If she doesn't, she's not white.
Hey, if you're gonna be mad about something, be mad that they're rebooting every movie ever, and that they're not making new
rebooting
movies.
Every TV show too. They're rebooting Walker Texas Ranger. Like, there's so many reboots, dude. It's crazy. What scares me is if we're hitting this many reboots at this point in time, what will movies and TV be like in the future if we're rebooting this much stuff? You know?
Yeah.
There's gonna be no more original content ever again. We're just gonna be in a constant nostalgia circle jerk.
You want to go and watch the movie trailer for the Birds of Prey trailer?
Yeah.
The Harley Quinn or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do that.
So speaking of female Avengers, this is
Prey.
You know what a harlequin is?
and this
A
is before
harlequin's
April.
role
So.
I started the trailer. Sorry.
Is to serve. It's nothing without a master.
Some of you may not have
No
seen
one
this yet,
gives
so-
two shits who we are beyond that. The Joker and I broke up.
All right, I'm gonna pause that for a second. I don't think he is like I lost. Hell yeah. I don't think they're bringing back Jared Leto.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
But they reference him in this.
But you know what he did when he was the Joker? I talked about this yesterday. He was method acting, so he sent fucking used condoms in the mail
yeah, and,
to
like, dead pigs and stuff. Yeah, I've heard about that.
like obviously you're not gonna like even if this guy is like a great fucking actor and everything,
lot
you're
of
not
people
bringing
are
this guy
saying-
back.
A lot of people are saying you can't compare Jared Leto's Joker to the new Joker movie because he had such a smaller role and he didn't have a full-fledged movie.
Yeah,
dedicated to him.
but
So,
I didn't like any
interesting point.
aspect of how Jared Leto portrayed the Joker. I didn't like.
I've met some people that actually like it because he's supposed to be like more like a gangster like version.
Yeah,
like
right.
Lobster kind of version.
That was what was. Yeah, let's play the trailer though. I'm playing it again.
I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
I'm just gonna keep playing it.
Spectacular news! Miss Queen, she belongs to me.
Who are you guys?
Here's the deal, Queen. You need me!
He's after all of us.
Love her look here. Yeah, dude.
None of us are walking out of here unless we work together.
You gotta be kidding me.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Isn't this fun? It's just like the sleepover. We should order pizza.
Wait, what?
Harley, focus.
Excuse me?
I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. Not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
Who's having a good time?
Okay. Yeah. I saw it now. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, you're that psycho chick. I never call a woman a chick. I'll accept broad, lady, woman, and on occasion, bitch. Bitch? What are you talking about? That for me, will you?
On occasion, beach. Was it the Key and Peele sketch? I'm just gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't,
Alright, okay, I'm not gonna go off topic.
I haven't. I haven't actually.
Typical
Oh my
trailer with an
God.
unfunny joke at the end. Yeah. You know what I like it though? I think
I have
DC
mixed feelings about it.
I think DC really needs to downscale their movies. Right? Because I don't know if you've seen like Man of Okay, let's think. Man of Steel, the Batman versus Superman, Aquaman.
Mhm.
I think that's the 3 movies. They're such like a big fucking like spectacle. Can you talk about how most trailers are almost the same? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how Hollywood does things nowadays, I guess.
Trailer. Let's just search for trailer. Wait, what? Dude, wait, the fucking what's his name?
I'm
The
sorry,
Iron
Margot
Man.
Robbie, but I'm more of a Tara Strong type of girl, or type of guy. I mean, what's his name? Tara Strong.
Wait.
Yeah, Tara. More of a Tara Strong.
Robert Downey Jr. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm more Tara Strong than I am Margot Robbie, personally.
Did you see her in that
The
one movie?
original Harley Quinn, because she was the first person to ever voice Harley Quinn when Harley Quinn was first introduced as a character for the first time, which was in the Batman animated original series, and she was the first Harley Quinn. Yeah.
We have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
Doolittle. What's that?
What are you watching now, dude?
There's some fucking trailer with Robert Downey Jr.
You can talk to animals.
Here, it's probably Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle? I'm just trying, like, I've seen this before. Like, not, like... Oh, no, I was thinking about Gulliver's Travels. That's, yeah, never mind. That's what I was thinking about. That's, like, something they need to make, like, a good movie out of. It's just like a movie about a dude that talks to animals. Okay, I see.
That's what every Doolittle movie is about, basically.
Gulliver's Travels, though. Right. Here's my problem with this. This is like such a great fucking universe, like the Gulliver's Travels. Yeah, right. And this movie from like the 1996 is like really great. I think
It's
yeah.
not from 1990.
He like ends up in like in a insane asylum and stuff because right. Do you know what Gulliver's Travels are?
It's an old book, yeah.
Yeah. So like they made a movie with Blackjack, right? Where he goes like onto some journey
An
thing
island with small people,
and he ends up with Island with Small People. That's like
I've
the
seen
first
the
part.
movie, yeah.
But then like that's not the best part of that. This is like the worst part of Gulliver's Travels. The good part is when he comes home to England and he ends up in an insane asylum. Well, I guess he does more stuff, but the point is like he travels to like a lot of strange places, and then he ends up in an insane asylum.
Interesting.
And that's like the best part of the movie.
Interesting.
Wait, did you watch The Joker, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So
So before we get into this, is there anyone in chat that does not want to be spoiled on things in The Joker? Okay. Yeah. Well, we can watch this is just the trailer. This doesn't have any spoilers in it. Yeah, then let's keep the discussion spoiler free. Think we've all seen this one? I guess we don't have to watch the trailer. I actually haven't seen the trailer for the Joker. I just realized.
I saw the trailers.
Oh, there's like more than one? Whatever. Joker was a really great movie.
Yeah.
But
it was really good.
the script is weak, but Joaquin Phoenix really pulls through as like the Joker.
Yeah, he didn't have too many lines, but he really
Like-
sold the movie and the character really well.
I feel like the movie is a bit short, and it could have extended some parts longer, and some
thought it was a good length.
but also some parts they like really on a scale how much you give the movies. Here's the thing though, I do like really strict movie ratings. I would give the Joker like a
I'd give it like an 8 or a 9.
I'd give it like
to be honest.
I'd give it a 7. But
A 7.
7.
That's kinda low
But
for me.
I'd give his performance in the movie like a 9. Yeah, probably a 9 or a 10.
Yeah.
El Camino. So El
I
Camino,
haven't
yeah,
seen it.
it's not a spoiler thing. El Camino
Okay.
was good, but it wasn't needed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've heard it was unnecessary.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
unnecessary,
people
but
were
it's like
saying too.
so like let's put it this way. If I watch Breaking Bad again, like the whole series, I won't end by watching El Camino.
Okay.
That's
okay.
how I'll put it.
So the context doesn't really make a difference, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
So
Okay,
like
sure,
it's kind of like how in the Joker, you already know what happens after the Joker, right? Because it's a prequel. Right?
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars. You watch the Star Wars prequels and you already know that Anakin is gonna become Darth Vader when you see him in the
Okay.
first movie. Wait, you watched the movie though, New Talks, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I guess.
What else can we say about Joker without spoiling it? As far as so what really blew me away about the movie was the sound. The score in the movie,
Yeah, the score is really good.
amazing. It's amazing. It's like I don't know how they did it, but they found the perfect sound and the
Mhm.
perfect like music and all that stuff to fit almost every moment of the movie. It's
Yeah.
incredible. It's really incredible.
I also love
And I
how
think most people will agree with that.
like you feel sympathy for the Joker
Yeah.
like in the movie, which I thought that was really great. Like he's the main character, but he's not portrayed as a villain.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
well, he isn't like portrayed as anything, I guess, to be
Yeah.
honest. But yeah. And like the first part of the movie is like, oh, so like a lot of mental health stuff, but then yeah. That was pretty cool. We can't talk anymore without doing
Yeah, but I don't
spoilers.
think we can
So.
touch on this anymore without
Yeah.
spoiling anything. Yeah.
Let's do the TwitchCon 2019 most important news. This is a 16-minute video, but I guess we can watch it like on. Wait, maybe there's like a list of topics. There is not. Okay. I mean, you went to TwitchCon, Harmon, so.
Yeah. I wasn't there for the opening ceremony.
TwitchCon, and just some of the things that
But,
some of the things I think are actually great about TwitchCon is like and like what it means for the platform and like why this stuff matters. Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna start off with I think like one of the most important ones, which is like changes to advertising.
no, not yet.
So right now, the way that advertising works on Twitch, nobody
Don't worry
Right,
about
let
it.
me
Rated
jump
and host-
through here.
advertising for
Let me just get until he has like his notepad done.
Stop.
Advertising. Pre-roll disables
Oh, yeah,
for
so
2
affiliates
extra.
can do ads now.
Yeah. Have you run an ad yet, Harmon?
I don't even know if I can. It's like, why would
can.
I if I have not?
No, but
I
like,
gotta
so
do it.
what I want to test is if I put someone as a VIP in my channel, do they
Mhm.
skip ads,
They should.
or is it only for subs? I heard
someone-
streamers weren't
Nim-
actually
Nim-
allowed. Yeah, no, that's a real
Yeah,
thing.
Nim got banned for.
No, that was a
streaming
partner
stuff
party
on
though.
Twitch.
That was a partner party.
Okay.
The thing about that is like I actually think that's fair enough because
It
like
makes
it's just
sense
like a
because
place.
It's for partners,
Mm.
and if you're bringing your stream in there, then you're basically like letting people in when they're
Yeah,
not
and like
supposed
it's
to be in there.
supposed to be a place for partners only, right?
Yeah,
And,
you're
like,
you're giving
so
the
don't bring your
experience-
stream.
You're pseudo giving you're giving the experience to people in like in a pseudo way because they're like seeing everything the partner lounge and the partner party has to offer, even though they haven't earned that privilege themselves of seeing and knowing what's going on in there. That's like why they banned someone for it, basically.
Volume standardization, I guess. So okay, so what's new? They have the new mod panel now, where you can which is makes like way easier for people to mod. They removed the dashboard, so the dashboard is new. This is pretty interesting. They're like now they're releasing these sites. So you know how Streamlabs has like you can have like a website for streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is basically changing how your panels and stuff look. And you can now change when you're offline, you can change how your offline screen looks way more. Right?
Okay.
That's a new thing.
Kasko.
I actually got an ad
Forsikring.
for
Sammenlignet.
jumping in the video. Oh my
People's either
god.
the ads or the rebrand.
Right, and then you can have like an about section, schedule videos. Like they're giving you so much more control of your streaming page, which is like really important because
Yeah, and also
because like now you can like actually do your activations of stuff, right? So remember that ninja thing where people were getting thrown to other people's platforms, like other people's streams, which is like so bad if you're a streamer. You don't want people to leave your thing. If you're offline, you want people to join your Discord or follow you on Twitter or like check your schedule for when your next stream is going to be, right? You don't want to send people to other people's streams, right? Unless you're like doing a raid or something. When you're offline, you want people to like find information about your stream.
yeah.
I think that's like the only the only interesting parts about this now.
If I could run an ad now and if you didn't get any, I don't think I'd get any ad revenue if I'm having like 2 people on my stream.
And they're also doing built-in subtrains. You can auto refill on bits, which is like, I guess that's exciting for Twitch.
People who use a lot of bits, yeah.
They have a new logo.
Yeah, the new logo is like just.
I think it's looks pretty good. I think it's fine. But now I need to buy a new T-shirt. Right. I just want to like quickly touch on the changes here.
So like you can subscribe to your bet amount. That's crazy. I guess you can only pick certain amounts of bits to refill though. You can't like customize. Oh, I only want this amount of bits each month, and then you only get that amount of bits instead of picking a package of which ones you want.
Fuck, I wish like we had this in a list instead. But yeah, there's like not really a lot of interesting stuff outside of that.
I think the ad thing only like really matters to people like Slicker and who have like, a lot of stuff.
Dude, Slicker, hashtag biggest affiliate. What a poor guy, dude.
Yeah, poor guy. I mean, it's good though because before the affiliate program, you could be that big and not get anything for it.
That's true. And like way back in the day too, being partner was like much bigger deal too. Now, like now, you don't even have to like have all the baguette clap.
Partners still get more of their subs
bigger
than
revenue.
affiliates do.
That depends. Yeah. Depends on how big. Oh shit! I'm gonna be transparent about it. Cube CD.
Transparent. Force and CD.
Yeah, I have a CD emote. But yeah, we have like 1, 2, 3. All right. We have three articles left. I'm just gonna move this IRL streamer ban from TwitchCon up because we're talking about TwitchCon. And then these 2 topics shouldn't take too long. Right. Oh, we've been going for like an hour and 30 minutes. Damn. Even though we like put this late, we still pulled through. Uber. Oh, I thought this was someone else.
No.
Oh, okay. So he got banned after he approached members of Twitch staff and asked for their numbers at TwitchCon. So here's the thing, right? Which is pretty interesting. If you go on Mr. Harmon's Twitch channel, you can report him for things he did to you IRL.
I didn't do anything to anyone, dude.
So at next TwitchCon, when Harmon harasses me, I can fill out the report form, and I can say that I want to report him because of a in real life reaction, right? Because you can actually put, when you are in the harassment part, you can fill in something that happened at an event, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? So I like that they're like actually extending their terms of service to keep people accountable outside of the like things they produce on Twitch. Does that make sense? And like Twitch is also adding chat history now, right?
Oh, what?
For moderation though, which is also going to help with keep people accountable for like the shit they say in Twitch chat. But I don't know if they're actually going to push that out or if it's going to be kept.
Imagine if real life had chat moderation like that. Like, you said you didn't say this, but clearly you said this.
I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry, Harvard, but I'm gonna pull this up, okay?
Oh my God.
So when Harmon sexually harasses you at TwitchCon, I'm sorry. You can report him. Yeah, man. Yeah. I guess there's not really a lot to talk about here.
Yeah, it's just like anytime you get a bunch of Twitch people in one place, I feel like stuff like this is bound to happen because how many people on Twitch are just like Neanderthals, dude?
Yeah, and also like
don't talk to girls.
Yeah,
dude. They just don't know how to act in real life.
People that don't know how to act in real life, plus people that are like, oh shit, I gotta get this fucking content, dude. Right? Dumb shit like that. Right. We have like 2 topics left. Ninja reveals his biggest benefit from leaving
Ninja,
Twitch.
you are one of the most popular streamers on the planet.
Let's watch the.
You just made a big switch.
Dude, we're watching talk shows. Isn't that weird?
Over at Twitch for a while. Now you're at Mixer.
Yes.
Why the switch, and do you like it? What's happening?
Yeah, I absolutely love it, man. And for people that don't know, Microsoft is owns Xbox, one of the biggest gaming companies in the world.
Yeah.
They own Mixer.
Ninja's the only
so
person
I've
that
already had a lot
could
of
switch,
incredible opportunities.
and he would still get like an interview on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Crazy,
dude.
dude.
Mixer, when it
It's
comes
like
to
he's the only
actually,
person that
getting
can
early
do
access
that.
to
Well,
video
it's because
games,
he's like the only big name in streaming. Even though like Dr. Disrespect is such like a massive name, right? In streaming, I think Ninja is still like the only public facing person. Yeah, Ninja needs to kind of
recently Gears of War.
Had people swarming him at TwitchCon, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
5 came out, an incredible game, and I was able to get that game a little early and stream the campaign.
You got a little out there, yeah.
That's
You
all
got
I
a
need.
little, yeah, it's a dog in our audience.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
it's all about that.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
That's all you need.
I don't need much.
Oh, I got what? So that you get all the games before they come out. And
Not necessarily all the games, just a couple, and there's a lot of other big things that are in the works.
Oh, it's the same color as you. Waha!
On Mixer.
I can, yeah. That's one of the things is I want to try to obviously get a little bit more involved in maybe the release and possibly teasing things and pushing out a lot of that early access information like trailers and
Do you play other games besides like shooting games?
Woo!
You do.
Woo!
Have you ever played What Remains of Edith Finch?
I'm gonna raise that, not raise it. I'm gonna match
It's funny
that.
because
I want you to play a game called Until Dawn because I know that
What Remains of
Until
Evil.
Dawn is
It's coming from
incredible
Ninja. I
game.
love it.
Dude, I love how Jimmy Fallon is like, hey, have you played this game about like the loss of a family member? Jesus fucking Christ.
Until
It's funny because
really?
Until Dawn,
they
incredible game. And
looked at the
it's just
statistic
like,
recently.
Yeah.
And Ninja's move to
It's a
Mixer
POV, like,
actually
you're
hasn't
girl
helped
going to
Mixer
a
that
house.
much.
Your girl,
They've
your
lost-
guy,
actually
of course.
lost
You're
more
everywhere.
people to
Yes.
Twitch
You're
since the
like
move.
every single
Really?
decision that you make in the games.
That's
what's gonna be
hilarious.
what happened to someone else.
It was like
That's a yikes for me, bro.
Ooh, imagine you're like, oh.
And then,
We have-
like in the last week, both the co-founders of Mixer left the company in the last week.
Really?
I swear
All
to
right.
you, dude.
Actually, here's what I think happened. Everyone's like, oh, we have this big person coming to our website, right? These are like Twitcher, Mixer normies, and they're like, wow, oh, he came from this other streaming website. Oh wow, this streaming website has like so many people streaming on it. I didn't know this existed.
Now we need to put him on Fallon, so maybe some people will use Mixer.
Reading a book, but it was a game.
I need to play that game. Though.
It was
What's the game called?
What Remains of Edith Finch.
It's crazy,
You're a
dude.
yellow thing and you eat dots.
I don't
and
think
then
it's
ghosts
gonna
chase after you.
help Mixer that much in the long run.
Guide to gaming. By
Oh right, he has a book and stuff.
chapter
So
book.
dumb.
We read
Right.
start to finish.
Beat me at a game on the show.
I heard it sucked.
Please, that's never
No,
gonna.
realistically though,
Yeah.
He talks about. Does he actually talk about?
gaming for I'm what 28 now. Jesus.
Yeah.
I've been gaming for
Oh, they
18,
showed the
20
book
years
on
of my
the
entire.
Baby, stop.
Oh, he doesn't really say.
But my goal was. I mean,
Yeah, he just talks about the book. I guess that's what he's here to sell.
How about the other myth? Video games make your kids.
Communicating with people all across the world and all the kids together. But we met through video games. I went to a tournament. It was called.
Oh, he didn't even talk about his Switch more than like the first minute. Record-breaking streamer alert to some upcoming opportunities through Mixer. I mean, I guess he's just like a big, like a Mixer shill now. But I think maybe that's good for Ninja though, like for his.
Why would you go on Jimmy Fallon, dude? Jimmy Fallon is like one of the worst late night hosts, dude.
Dude, he's a fucking video gamer, okay? All right, I'm just gonna jump to the last topic. Donald Trump joins Twitch. What a fucking insane thing.
The Don is on Twitch now.
POTUS on Twitch.
And it's funny, he was making fun of Bezos, and now he joins Twitch.
Yeah.
I think he's legit jealous that he's
But,
not
like,
as rich as Bezos.
It's not Donald Trump joining Twitch. It's Donald Trump's presidential campaign joining Twitch. Just the same as like how Bernie Sanders on Twitch.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the memes of people taking pictures of Donald Trump and Bernie playing video games? Like they were actually streaming video.
I'm so sad I missed this. Like it wasn't like really exciting stream, but it was pretty interesting how you like have the president on Twitch, right? It's pretty crazy.
Weird. It's crazy. Yeah. It's just like a broadcasting service.
Mhm.
It's just like broadcasting anywhere else.
Yeah, that's why I
They just
think,
want
and like
to
I don't
post their
think you
numbers.
can.
It's also good. We have 7,000 people watching on Twitch, even though most of these people are
Mhm.
probably not politically right and probably don't support me because they're using Twitch.
Yeah, no, I just think like you can. I don't think you can ban Donald Trump actually for like what goes on. I think there's like
No,
some free speech protections or something. That's what I think.
I think he could actually be banned on Twitch
You think so?
if he says the wrong thing. Yeah, like, dude, his rallies get hella racist and offensive, dude. Like, if Twitch wants to, they could ban him over something.
Yeah, that
he
would be
said.
interesting though
Heck,
if
could
they
ban-
end
they
up
could
doing
ban
it.
him over some of the stuff he said in his last rally because he was targeting Ilhan Omar again during his rally. And we talked about this before we went live, but he was like flashing pictures of one of the congresswomen that he hates and said made 9/11 look lighter than it was. And then he said like more than 3,000 people died, and it was like literally like targeting like this woman and like saying. And what's crazy is like the 4 of the congresswomen he's targeting, 3 of them were born in the U.S. and 1 of them became a U.S. citizen later. So like you're literally racist by saying that they should go
Yeah.
back to their own country. It's like they're not from another country.
They're
America.
from the U.S.
Yeah, and there was someone in a Twitter video that was like having to defend Trump. And it was like
Yeah.
the guy was saying when you use these arguments against people that are from America, how are you not being racist? And the guy was like, he's not racist. He was just being divisive. I wish he wasn't so divisive. I wish he wasn't trying
Yeah,
to like separate the
Jesus.
country based on race. It's like, no, he's clearly being racist. The guy had to do like.
Not about
freaking
it's not about
vocab
racism. I just
had to do
enjoy the
vocab
classics.
acrobatics, dude. Yeah. He had to do vocab acrobatics.
Right, I guess we could like bring this up to the thing that we're gonna talk about, like how since now we have like 2 EU boys in chat too from different countries, like how I'm guessing both France and Germany have representative democracies, right? Where you France.
Oh, Marina's a boy too. Okay.
No, I meant like as a gender neutral pronoun.
Oh.
Like how you
Oh
have
my gosh, new talks.
like how how you can say dude and it's not.
Dude.
I call all my girlfriends dudes, okay?
I'm a dude. She's a dude.
Representative democracy. Right. Representative of democracy. Oh no, France. France.
Yeah, I think the president might get banned. Okay. I think the president.
Don't worry. Yeah, just no.
He's
didn't
gonna
want
say
like a
CX in the
what do you
chat,
call it?
and then it's over, dude. He was gonna say CX.
Okay, so what's the politic like the system? Representative. Oh, okay. Semi-presidential system with both an executive presidency and separate head of government. Oh, I can just compare to on the flag. Easy clap. Oh, I guess. Oh, what? I guess our systems are different. I didn't realize that. Right. So like in Norway, we have like a representative democracy where you elect, like it's not majority rule like it is in the US, right? So like if a party gets like 10% of the votes or something, right? They go in coalition with other parties, and then the coalition of parties that becomes the majority is the one that rules the country.
Okay.
Right? Which means that even your smaller parties have a say in what happens. And then the winner of the largest party within the coalition is the one, like the party that gets the most votes is the one who has the prime minister, right? But then still they have to make like a group, does that make sense? Where they decide who's gonna rule.
So you guys don't have a king?
No. Well, we do, but he doesn't do anything, if that makes sense.
Kind of like the queen is just like a figurehead.
How does it work in France and Germany? You guys can tell me. Semi-presidentialism. Blah, blah, blah. The president chooses his cabinet, but only the parliament may approve or remove them from office with a vote of no confidence. Interesting. Huh. Division of power. Yeah, that's what I... Oh, interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah. I guess I should have prepared on this topic actually before talked about it. But yeah, that's how it works in Norway. You just like pull some guys together from different parties. The coalition that becomes the majority party becomes the ruling party. Regardless of like which party gets the most votes. Like, let me get like pictures of seats. Seats in government. Seats in Norwegian government. Right, this is how it looks, right? So you have 169 seats. And different parties are these like different colors.
Okay.
Yeah, here. Oh, yeah, look here. Now it's all big. So like these different colors are different parties. And then some of these parties agree on who they want to be like in a club with, I guess, right? And then the party with the most seats is the one that rules. But I think the other parties can still like decide things. Oh yeah, the government and the opposition, right? So here we have 87 seats, which are the government. then 82 seats, which are the opposition. Now we have like a really fucked. Now we have a really fucked government going on.
Yellows. And like.
Yellows are the Christian party. Yeah, you have the yellows, the greens, the light blue, it's different parties. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parties in the government right now.
Okay.
There are 10 parties in the government, but only 4 of them have majority rule. Right? Like one of these parties have 45 seats, the other one has 26, one of them has 8, and the other one has 8.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to do my announcement. Should we end the podcast? We don't have any more topics though.
Okay.
Do you want to say what you have going on your stream?
Are we ending the stream here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what you have going on.
I've just been playing some Destiny recently. I might go play some Dark Souls, do a challenge run, keep working on that challenge run, or I might play Prey or Super Mario 64. There's a lot of up in the works. I'm gonna try out Crowd Control, which is this new extension that lets you donate bits to affect the game. I'm gonna try that out at least once or twice next week, and yeah, and it controls the game. It inverts your keyboards or your keyboard.
Yeah, Crowd Control seems interesting.
And it's all kinds of stuff you can do in the player game. You can shrink them, you can make them big, just by using bits. So if you guys use a lot of bits, come check that out. I might try to do that tomorrow. Yeah. But other than that, not much is going on with me. I haven't posted to YouTube in a while, so yeah.
Cool. Right. So my announcement. I have a little bit of an announcement. I just want to be transparent. So yeah, on Saturdays I'm gonna start. I don't know how often yet. Are those every days, Armin? Are those every days?
I stream like every day, yeah.
You
Most
work,
days
Carmen?
I'm streaming.
You don't,
No, I
right?
don't work
Yeah.
No.
Right. So, announcement. Yeah, I'm gonna do a podcast with another person. I mean, I'm still gonna do the podcast with Harmon on Sundays, but on Saturdays, I'm still doing another podcast, like a mental health podcast and self-improvement with if you see Katarina's Corner in my Discord.
Okay.
I can link it in chat actually.
Yeah.
So on Saturdays or every other Saturday, I haven't decided yet, but at least on this coming Saturday, we're gonna do a podcast about that.
Is she from Norway too?
No, she's from someplace in the US. I was in her stream yesterday and I asked if she wanted to do a podcast. The first time in like the stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
She just said yes. Are you?
yeah,
close
no,
to this
because
person?
no, I just met her yesterday, but she was studying like what's it called? Psychology, and was going to like become a mental health professional. So it's like, okay, this is like probably the biggest authority I've met on Twitch so far, without me like trying to get like some really big person on, like Devin Nash or something. Right, someone like around my size as a streamer. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about like. All right. So I don't know if you've seen this. Let me see if this is the right one. There is this really nice, really great video. Fuck! It keeps like linking a timestamp, but we're gonna go over this video and we're gonna talk about like fucking mental health with gamers and stuff. And then also we'll like probably find some topics like closely to what we do on our podcast. Right? Just like have a discussion in a Discord call, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for
The episode 4.
Episode 4. Thanks for coming
Oh,
back.
also
It's been
Harmon.
a long month. Since
Are you gonna get back on WoW?
No, man, screw Blizzard. Man, China #1. Free Hong Kong.
No. I just bought my sub like like right before the Hong Kong shit happened, and now I'm like I kind of like I don't want to waste my money, and at the same time I you know, Harmon is such a cutie.
Oh, thanks, New Talks. Appreciate it.
All right.
I don't
Good stuff, dude.
have to talk for another day.
It was a good
All right.
stream today.
All
Right? I'll probably be
Take
hanging out
care.
on Discord
All right, I'll be in
later, but yeah,
All right.
good stuff.
See you next time, guys. Hopefully you come back. Peace.
Wait, how do I switch the scene? Oh, like that. Mute these things. Harmon's not gonna get on until later, okay? So I'll just find someone. Browse in the browsing section. I will browse. Whole wheat beat. Wait, should I make like a? I guess I should put the announcement up as an announcement also. Yeah. Bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 ba. Yeah. You're not mod on Discord, New Tux. Maybe. Maybe New Tux. I don't know. I have enough control of my Discord already. The only reason I have mods on Discord now, like, are because they're old mods. Dun, dun, dun. Make this channel great again. Let's host this guy. Yeah, looks nice. Alright, I'll be hanging out in Discord. Wait, Harmon? Oh, he's gonna go away, that's right. If anyone wants to hang out in Discord, I'll be hanging out in the voice channel.